Hello, thank you for joining with me for the meditation of Lesson 289. Go ahead and sit or lie down comfortably. Let's start with a big deep breath. In through the nose, hold it at the top, and out slowly through the mouth. I would repeat that at least 3 or 4 times. Close your eyes, and I will read the lesson before we move into a silent meditation. The past is over, it can touch me not. Unless the past is over in my mind, the real world must escape my sight. For I am really looking nowhere, seeing but what is not there. How can I then perceive the world forgiveness offers? This the past was made to hide. For this the world that can be looked on only now. It has no past. For what can be forgiven but the past, and if it is forgiven, it is gone. Father, let me not look upon a past that is not there, for you have offered me your own replacement. In a present world the past has left untouched and free of sin. Here is the end of guilt, and here am I made ready for your final step. Shall I demand that you wait longer for your son to find the loveliness you planned to be the end of all his dreams and all his pain? The past is over, it can touch me not. We will now move into a 5-minute silent meditation and go ahead and focus on this lesson to help redirect your thoughts or any mantra that you prefer. The past is over, it can touch me not. The past is over, it can touch me not. This continues Lesson 288. When the past is over, the thought system of sin, guilt, and fear, past, present, and future, is over as well, and we are solely in our right minds. The entry point to the real world, the passing of the ego's world of time and space, is this lesson's message. My fear of the real world stems from the realization that there is no individual self outside the dream of separation, and thus I can no longer be the dream figure I think of as myself. Therefore, the way to keep the real world away and eliminate the threat of loss of my separate identity is to hold on to the past. But what better way to do this than to retain the belief in sin, as linear time is simply the projection into form of the thought system of sin, guilt, and fear. At the beginning of chapter 28, Jesus gives us these words we know so well. This world was over long ago. The thoughts that made it are no longer in the mind that thought of them and loved them for a little while. This is Ken. We therefore look at nothing, only an after image of what is already gone. Our eyes and ears were specifically made to teach us that we are looking at and hearing something real. Yet, in truth, we see and hear what is not there. Forgiveness is already present in us, for the past is gone. We but seek to perpetuate it out of fear of what it means to be in the holy instant. However, as Jesus reflects in the prayer in this lesson, forgiveness marks the end of guilt. If there is no past, there is no sin, and without sin there can be no guilt or fear. Being in the holy instant ends the thought system of sin, guilt, and fear, and ushers in the real world, the world that can be looked on only now. In the same spirit, Jesus closes the new Lord's Prayer, and I'm going to read this, and this is from chapter 16, section 7:12. The sleep of forgetfulness is only the unwillingness to remember your forgiveness and your love. Let us not wander into temptation, for the temptation of the Son of God is not your will. And let us receive only what you have given, and accept but this into the minds which you created and which you love. Amen. The past is over, it can touch me not. Thank you so much for joining with me today. I love you. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I will see you tomorrow.